Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bay Area going up against Florida. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Mike Mussina.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Now a chance for Tim Raines.
For the Bay Area, the left fielder, Tim Raines.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Juan Soto.
That's a ball.
Down and away for ball one. Soto getting the start in right. 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's inside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Up the middle. They get the out on Soto.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
David Ortiz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Charleston on his horse. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Utley. And that one hammered. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Manny Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch is outside. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Utley on third with 2 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka up with it to first in time. And here is number 36. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That
1
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto moving back for it. Up against the wall and brings it in. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1's the count.
Slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And a foul ball.
Ball inside.
Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And that's new inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Messina back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I
2
mean,
strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him.
Out.
1 away on the strikeout. Next to hit, Barry Larkin. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Alex Gordon, the next to hit. That one pushed foul. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. In the air out to center, Lindor. Long run on his horse. Pulls up and it drops for a hit.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ethan Salas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Struck him out looking. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Gordon at third. Raines at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hit.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swing and a foul out of play. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball almost got him there. That one the other way. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second. Here is J.D. Martinez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The wind and the pitch. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. That one misses in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Ripped into right field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
David Ortiz stands in here, takes ball one
no
low.
strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Next to hit, Chase Utley. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swings through that.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So now here's the DH, Manny Ramirez. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And no one can get there.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Trent Grisham.
1-0.
And that misses. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2-2 the count.
Gordon. And that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And he swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman. He reached out a walk his first time. Swings over the top of that one.
Oh, that's that slurve right
0-1.
there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Check swing, and he went.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. And
Ball,
that's outside. Next
Two
pitch
balls,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And there's a strike for Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy. He's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
From a pitcher's
0-2 is the
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Soto batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Just
Inside, ball one.
missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he
That's a
sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
He normally does damage
ball,
on that
2
pitch
strikes.
in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Look out.
Right out. That
That
got him.
fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon.
Counts 1-0.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Hey.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Off
Ball
the mark
matchup
there.
upstairs.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Nope, that's a ball.
Close one doesn't get the call. And now 3-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game.
Ball
See if he can
4.
find some open
Take
grass in the outfield.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's JD Martinez. And fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Larkin sends it to first. And that on to the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. That one fouled off.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been
No
able
balls,
to push a
2
couple of
strikes.
runs across to score as well.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. One down. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And first offering is fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just misses with that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, right field. Sosa on the run towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Lindor. Throw to first in time. Ethan Salas now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here in Detroit. And now the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. Outside low. 1-0.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk. So digging in, David Ortiz.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He sends it out of here. And they lead it. It's 3-2. Higashioka avoids the first pitch for ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strikes him out with 1-0-2. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
That missed inside. And that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And a strike on the outside edge. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2011. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. Messina back to work. The other way, and lines out to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one. Little chopper rolls foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Inside, just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One down, base is empty. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ortiz up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Ball to strike. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Misses. And the count is even 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Utley. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that's ruled a swing. It's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And there's a foul ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Gordon will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Grisham sprinting for this one. But the left fielder calls him off. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Manny Ramirez. Slider right there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. And that one handled. Tosses to first.
Got him.
One up, one down. Trent Grisham digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And it gets by him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The shortstop takes the ball. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Campbell has it for 1, and that's 2. Back at Comerica Park, here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0. Way inside, and that hit him. First and second, no outs. Stepping in, David Ortiz. And that's fouled off. Soto. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now, Kyle Higashioka upstairs.
That's upstairs.
And it's 1-0.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Martinez, the lead runner at second. Charleston at first. 1 gone. Here's the second baseman. He's already homered in this game. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman. And Alex Gordon.
Ryan Presley.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Takes it in for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Salas up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. And that one popped in the air, left field. Corrals it, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And a slider misses down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Now pitching, Michael Kopech.
Lindor swings through that one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Caught him looking for the K. So up next, Juan Soto, 1 for 3.
Juan Soto.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kopech goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Hey, 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Good eye in that spot.
2-2 the count.
That one way outside, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kopech deals.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Sosa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
Inside. And the count is 1-1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. 2 gone now. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Ball 1 there. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We're in the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Presley back to work. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you what,
0-2.
he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And he grounds one back up the middle.
He's out.
Lindor on to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ortiz swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And
That's
now
a
the
ball.
count is even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Charleston on his horse. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now at the plate, Chase Utley. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Oscar Charleston.
Now pitching, Felix Bautista.
First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball,
And it's 1 and
2
2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball is
that's out.
outside. That's down
Ball
and
2.
in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2
Well, and those
count.
hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's
We got full
inside.
count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your
Tried
base.
another slider, but it missed the plate. And the batter now, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And strike 1 to the catcher.
He's had a tough day at the plate.
0-1's
3
the count.
strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. Off the plate,
ball
and
1.
the count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the
3.
edge.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Now it's the second baseman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty
No balls, 2
sliders
strikes.
to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up
That's
in
out.
the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Pitch in
2
the
balls,
dirt. Ball
2 strikes.
2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Raines going back, hauls it in on the warning track. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Manny Ramirez. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one just misses.
That's a really
1 ball,
good
2
take.
strikes the count.
Up the middle, makes the catch for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent it. Ground ball, and this should do it. To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the bench warmers going up against the Chiefs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Hunter Green.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
That's off the inside corner, and we're underway. He was late there, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So Harper stands in. Green, the tall righty, he features. There's a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swings and chases a low one there.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Inside, almost got him. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Two down. And here's the catcher. Craig Biggio. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there?
One ball, no strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
No, that's out.
Oh, he hit him.
You hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. Curtis Granderson, the next to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Biggio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. Green with a move to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground. Ball. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And that is out of play. That missed
One
by
ball,
a
one
lot.
strike.
And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses
That's
inside.
That's a ball. No, he's
Safe
safe.
at second, and he easily steals the bag. Snap throw. Snaps it to third.
Full count.
No outs. Runner on second. That one hammered center field. Granderson makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag,
Right there on
and
the
they
tag.
get two. Double play. Now here's Trent Grisham. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive
Nope,
and
in.
chase out of the zone.
Two out, space is empty. Next offering
Ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that
Scout's
skips
full.
in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead.